Hey, Tara here, and I'm coming to you live from my car here at work, so bear with me. I know the lighting isn't the best, but I did manage to finally get a stand going for my phone so that when I do lives that you're able to connect with me. You're able to see me live and you're able to make that connection. So I apologize for the lighting. It's just the way that the sun is hitting my car and I have to do this here at work tonight. But I just wanted to let you know, I know, speaking of connecting with prospective clients, I know I haven't been the best at connecting doing Facebook Lives, which is tremendous. And it's huge, especially in the home business industry, or even if you have a traditional business, you work from home, you want to do some sort of live feed and coverage, and you want to be really consistent with your time. And so I'm going to go ahead and get the special announcement call knocked out of the way here. I'm going to try to hold on to this just a little bit for today to try to kind of shed some light here on the lighting. Whoops. And I'm sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties tonight. But I did just want to come to you. I'm going to have to just kind of hold on to it for the moment. In the future, I'm going to work on this just a little bit further. But at least we have a stand and I'm not holding it. And the camera's not shaking, which would make that really unprofessional. And so the bottom line is to the special announcement call is going to be that I want to be consistent with my Facebook Lives. But part of the issue that I was having was trying to find, where in my schedule that I could do that with kids, and knowing that it was summer and knowing I'm still working part-time, which we're exclusively hoping to bring me out of that part-time position in law enforcement here in December. So I'm actually really looking forward to that. It would be really nice just to be able to connect and just to be on a more personal level with my kids and just really connecting with people on a deeper level in business. And so I've decided to get a little bit more consistent in how I do and share Facebook Lives. So for that reason, in fact, I'm going to bring this out of the light here. And I apologize for this lighting, but I'm trying to figure out how I can meet this lighting without kind of giving it a kind of an off lighting effect. I'm not sure, so I apologize for that. I'll pick a different spot here in the future. At any rate, I have decided on Tuesdays and Thursdays that I'm going to be doing Facebook Lives at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And why I say that is because I need to be diligent and consistent about videos first and foremost. But secondly, in addition to that, I would like to be able to connect with you guys on a more personal level. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to move it out of the light and it's still blaring. I want to be able to have a deeper connection with you guys here on social media. And so therefore, what I've decided to do is to go ahead and do these Facebook Lives consistently at a time that I could put either my kids to bed or have them put to bed, so that way I can concentrate exclusively on you. But also from the standpoint that I want to make sure that the content's consistent, that you guys can rely on me and count on me to give you content and to bring value on a weekly basis on both Tuesdays and Thursdays. And it's good because it kind of splits the week up and it allows us to connect on a deeper level that way. And you know that you can rely on me, like I said, to bring content to you, to bring new material to you, to bring some sort of value to you, whatever that looks like, whatever you're struggling with, whatever you need help with, whatever you may need breakthrough with, right? I want to be able to do that. In fact, I want to get interactive. I want to make it so we can have some Q&A sessions too, if at all possible. So if you have questions, I want to make it interactive because you never know how questions are going to help somebody else that's either a traditional or home business owner or even works from home or just wants to build relationships better in the marketplace, in the workplace, That's totally needed as well. That's really important and valuable. We all need to have better relationships even with our family. So, really, this could pretty much benefit anybody. And so that brings me to tonight's topic, right? So I guess the special announcement is that I'm going to be more consistent in how I share videos and how I bring content to you. So that was the special announcement. So be looking for me Tuesdays and Thursdays, again, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Feel free to share this with people that you care about or know that you want to see the content as well. But when you're connecting with prospective clients, you want a connection with them, okay? Now, I made a lot of money before. I've been an entrepreneur now, working for myself as a business developer, and now a social media marketer and coach for nearly 10 years time. I say that because really I've been teaching people how to have a business, how to connect with prospective clients. I've trained countless people in that time frame. So really I've been doing it pretty much that whole time, just not exclusively as a coach. I pretty much worked in the travel industry and then switched to health and wellness. So for some various reasons, both great experiences, both great industries, and would recommend either to anyone, you know, that was looking for something to do, and for sure. And in that time, one of the biggest things that I used to do, now it's more social media, but before I was connecting with people cold call, ironically. Now, I'm not suggesting you go cold call people or call lukewarm people who already wanted to work from home. I mean, that's always an option, and definitely if it's in your budget, go for it. But the bottom line isn't which way is right to build a business. The bottom line is connecting with people that you want to speak with and that you want to talk with. And the biggest thing is to find out more about them, who they are, who their family is, what they do, what they love about what they do, what they dislike, you know, what they enjoy doing in their spare time. You know, you want to try to find what they're good at, what they need help with. You're trying to find out what their needs are. And the biggest thing is to slow down, first of all, really listen to your prospect, really hear what it is that they're saying. Take notes if you need to. If you're somebody that focuses better, you know, not taking so many notes right in the middle of the conversation, take them right after. You know, some people keep logs, some people keep books, some people keep, what do you call them? I'm spacing out on the name of them, but like they're kind of like little cue cards that they keep in a file. Some people do that with a binder. In my history and time frame, I've seen it done even electronically. I've seen it done all sorts of ways. But the bottom line is you want to get to know them. Okay, and you want to slow down. You want to apply duct tape on your mouth. And you really just want to take time to listen to what that person is really truly saying here. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, seriously, I'm going to work on this next time. I don't know what's going on. At any rate, you really want to build capacity. You want to build a relationship with that person. You know, you want to take the time to hear what it is that they have to say. And you want to get really good at asking them questions and getting to know them. You don't want to say me too. You don't really want to discuss you. You want to focus on connecting with them. You want to find out what really gets them going, what they really enjoy talking about, you know, what they're really looking for. You want to get really good at dissecting and understanding them and where they're coming from, because you want to establish that need. Because once you have that, then you know how to reconnect and follow back up with them. Because they say that the fortune really is in the follow-up. And you want to get as much information you can initially while observing and listening, so that when you go to connect with them, okay, you have information to fall back with them on. And don't just leave them empty-handed in a conversation. You really want to make sure that you send them an email, okay? You give them something to look at. The average person doesn't respond to you in your business until at least 7 exposures typically. Now, sometimes that's going to happen sooner. Sometimes that's going to happen later. It doesn't always happen right away. Okay? But when it does, it's great. You know, it's awesome. But you want to always, 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 always keep something in front of them. You want to keep them going. You want to keep getting information in front of them. And that brings me to another point. Less is going to be more in the conversation. You don't want to give all your secrets away. You don't want to give all your information away. You want to keep the guesswork going. You want to keep them guessing as to about you, your company, or what services that you're willing to provide. But you want to keep it friendly. You want to keep it professional. Don't argue with them, even if they think that they know that they're right about your company after some research that they said that they did. Okay, we all know that information is best suited when it comes to the horse's mouth, which means the actual company or a reputable source. Okay, like a government website or something that's truly sourced, that's accurate information, okay? Because anybody can post anything on the internet, doesn't make it real. But even if they think that they're right, you just let it go. Okay, and you don't get attached to whether they say yes or no to you and getting additional information. You just want to keep going. Okay, because you can't say the wrong thing to the right people, which brings me to another point. Even if you don't get it right, the fact that you're willing to get started and you're willing to have conversations and you're really willing to help somebody to change their financial situation, their future, the way that they spend time with their kids, maybe freeing up some time in their schedule. These are really big things that are tugging on people's hearts. And the fact that you're willing to show up, even if you don't get it right, means the world. I fumbled through my first sales. I fumbled through, my first few transactions. I still make mistakes when I connect with people. Heck, I still make mistakes on how I do social media and do Facebook Lives. I don't have it perfect either. I don't exactly look poised. There are things that I could be doing differently, but I'm jumping out there. It doesn't matter how many people view videos. It doesn't matter, who's watching or not watching. The point is, more people are watching and looking up to you than you think, than you even realize. And they may not respond to you right away. You may need to be a little persistent in how you follow up. Sometimes following up once isn't going to be sustainable enough. You're going to have to follow up a few times. Maybe 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe it's going to take that 7th time before they say, oh yeah, you're the person that I meant to call back. You're the person that I meant to get back in touch with. I'm so sorry about that. Life happens, things happen. Don't make assumptions and write somebody off. Keep being persistent and be consistent in how you follow up and take action. And just because somebody says no, and even if you get 100 no's, you have to be willing to stay in the game with your prospects. Okay, because eventually you're going to sort. It's a process of sorting because you're looking for that person who's just like you, who really wants to make a difference in their community, who really wants to make a difference in their company, who really legitimately cares and is trustworthy and loyal. I mean, think about the qualities that you possess and think about the qualities and the vision of why you're doing what you're doing and what you're looking for in that prospect. And those are the ones that you want to attract. I mean, write a list, make it visual and plain and clear so that way when you are having a rough day with connections with people, okay, because you could do everything right and you just have an off day. It's all numbers, right? It's all in how you handle the objections and the rejection. You might get rejected several hundred times before you find that person who's really serious and really wants to do business with you. So you just stay focused on finding that one that's just like you, that really wants to take off, that wants to do even better than you, and connect with them, build a relationship with them. It's not about quantity, but it is about the quality of the person that you're connecting with. Do they have the attributes? Do they have what it takes? Remember, you are choosing who you want to work with. You are choosing who you want to partner with and who you want to do business with and how you want to grow that, because not everybody is meant for what you have. And that's okay. And you need to lead with that. Take ownership, be encouraged by what you're doing and what you're providing, because when that right person comes along, whatever their needs are, more time freedom or more time with the kids, or maybe decreasing hours, or maybe coming home to be with the kids all together, or maybe making that additional $2,000 a month. I mean, whatever that looks like, you are looking for that one that is ready for that change and is ready now. So take care of that relationship. Plant the seed, cultivate that seed, water that seed, nurture that seed, watch it grow, continue to connect, continue to be supportive and not overbearing, but take them all the way through the process. Don't just drop them, make sure you take them all the way through your company's process. And then from there, even if they're like, hey, I really want to do it, but I need a week or two. Hey, follow back up with them, make a point to connect with them, do what you can to bring them aboard. But in the meantime, you just love and encourage them. Drop exposures, continue to email them, even if they don't say yes right away. Keep doing, keep doing your Facebook lives, if you've got an email list or some way of an autoresponder email, keep them informed of what's going on in the company. Stay active on social media, and if they follow you there, they're going to continue to watch. And you'll be surprised. It may take even a year later, but isn't it worth the difference if you keep planting the seed in that person's life now? Because it shows that you're consistent. You're building capacity. You're bringing value to their life. You're making a huge difference to them that's later going to pay you dividends as long as you stay focused and you keep your heart right in the way that you build relationships and you connect with people and how consistent you are in your follow-up. All of these are going to make a difference in the end. I hope that this brought you some value. I'm going to leave my contact information in the comment section so you can connect with me. And if you're wanting to know more about what it is that I do, I'm also going to leave that in the comment section. So please feel free to click on that and to follow that. And that way we can personally connect. If there's an area of business, you're just looking for personal victory and breakthrough with, I can help you out with that as well. So definitely be sure to look for that in the comment section. Just click on the link that I'll be providing in the comment section. And then what you'll want to do is watch and fill out the application, and I'll be happy to connect with you one-on-one so we can figure out how to best assist you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay tuned. We're going to go Facebook Live next Tuesday starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great day. Bye for now.